What's going on, Reject Nation? Greg Alba here, Cisco Ramon from The Flash over here.
Or Tony Gill. I mean, either one works.
Cisco.
Cisco, Ramon.
It's in the Gamer on Twitch. He live streams throughout the week.
Yep.
And I occasionally do guest on his little Twitch channel he's got going on. So, disclaimer, I have gamer guest schedule. I am not a legit gamer. I'm more like when I'm with my gamer friends, I love playing the video game. But my actual friends who play games consistently, they all have very busy schedules this week. You might know them, you know, Andrew, Brianna White, Dan, Alyssa. They all have very busy schedules. They'll be on throughout the week, but if I don't get a trailer up at your convenient time, it is because I am working around their schedule. So
there it is.
You might be patient for some trailers, but Tony, he plays Battlefront, so I have Tony here for Battlefront 2, the official gameplay trailer. This is something that when it comes out, he'll for sure be streaming it.
For sure.
And I would love to play it. I've played some of Battlefront 1.
Oh.
Force Awakens.
Oh, in-game footage. Man.
Stormtroopers and clones, eh?
Back to the Clone Wars.
This ain't gameplay.
There it is. Oh, there it is. Damn.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Damn.
Ooh.
They're like,
Ooh.
oh. Damn.
That's
Yes.
Sector is clear.
Wow.
What?
Whoa. Whoa.
Damn.
Oh. Whoa.
I'd be so
We're
scared.
gonna play that part back.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Damn. Joey.
Can't do it.
There it is. Getting Mr. Yoda on this.
Oh, there's
Oh.
Run.
Oh, wait. We're coming up on the Star Destroyer, but we need to clear their escort.
yeah.
Let's give him everything we got.
Damn. Let's play the Italian Falcon. Damn.
Your next assignments, they are unusual.
The dark side.
Got a new body.
She's dead. That's the end of her character. Right there. That's the end of her character.
Oh, that was actually the ending.
Yeah.
Show that first.
Dude, that was
Oh, man.
amazing. That was an amazing trailer.
Damn, just like the all-around battle, it just looks so badass. The jetpacks, it looks like they're bringing back classes, which is just like exactly what this game needed, because then you get to try different units in the squad. You don't have to get stuck with the same kind of characters. You get to like switch it out. All around, man, that looked beautiful.
That was beautiful.
It just reminds me of like the actual Battlefield games, but just like Battlefield 4 and 5, like I'm not as much 5 as 4, but it just was like all out war, and you really felt like you were in the war in like the multiplayer game. But this one, it just feels like, okay, it's the exact same thing, but we're just gonna add all Star Wars into it. It even looked like parts of like the buildings were getting destroyed.
Yeah,
that was like a big feature in Battlefield that's like always interesting to see. When you first go into the map, it looks beautiful, and then by the end of the match, everything's all destroyed and stuff.
Yeah.
So it would be really dope to actually see like wherever planet you're fighting on, like actual destruction because you guys went into war.
I mean, I think Battlefront is more exciting than ever, especially because they relaunched Star Wars: The Force Awakens, and they have Rogue One, and they have the next episode coming out, The Last Jedi, coming out later on this year. I think Star Wars has never been more exciting, so they're giving you the most immersive experience into the Star Wars part of it as much as possible, because that's the part the game is taking the most advantage of. While it expands on storyline and certain aspects, and while this one will feature an actual story, the main part of it, like I think that's why the gameplay trailer is getting people so jacked up. Where's that Darth Maul part? Before we continue,
oh my god, that Darth Maul part was so good, and it was just like that felt like you were actually running through the levels. In the last game, when you were playing as the hero characters, you just felt like you were just lunging at people easily. You didn't really feel like you were the actual character. It looks like they're putting actual moves into like the heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Darth Maul's one of the few good things to come out of Episode 1. And he's a character that we've always kind of wanted to return. I know he returned in the Clone Wars and stuff. And that moment, though, when he's throwing his lightsaber, it looks, if you play it, if you slow it down a little bit, it looks like when it's coming back that it strikes one of the troopers. Is it one of the features that if you throw it, even on its way returning back to you, that it can still strike down people as well? Because that would be a really cool feature to have.
Since the first trailer that we watched teasing Darth Maul, I just feel like they're going to put a lot of power into using that character, because I feel like when you watch Episode 1, like, oh man, you kind of don't want Darth Maul to die. He looked like such a badass character and you only got to see so much of him. But in these games, getting into the story mode, which is super important for Star Wars. Like, if you don't have a story mode, like, what's the point of even using Star Wars as the name? You gotta get in depth when you can make a game like this, because video games, you can just put little extra things. To see Darth Maul, man, it's gonna be great to play as him.
What's insanely appealing about the game is that there's multiple different versions of gameplay that you could have here. You got, you know, the on the ground first person shooter version, and then you have fighting with the lightsabers, then you have fighting with like your spaceships type of weapons.
Exactly.
And it looks like all of those features are going to be exceptionally worthy to use. I don't feel like I'm going to walk out of this game feeling like I only like using the lightsabers, I'm not a fan of the other versions of it. I feel like each one of them is going to be as equally exciting to use throughout.
Yeah, like I was saying, for like the first one that came out, I felt like it was way more about like the gunplay.
Yeah.
And when you played as the heroes, like I said, they just seem like they lunged. But with this one, it looks like they're gonna actually give the hero characters more of like a different moves they could use.
Yeah.
So if you actually do get to play as them, you'll get to use their specialty moves. I hope like for different characters they do a lot of different moves. Even with the shooting, like, man, it feels so good that I hope like the classes are really like in depth, that like when you are a jetpack guy, it's not like you just fly up and get blasted easy and stuff. But the thing about the last one is that they had a whole bunch of downloadable content that feels like it should have been in the game. So I think that's why like this one's gonna be so much better.
I remember
like,
that's what the disappointment factor was.
Yeah, everybody was just like, why are we gonna have to pay for like the full? This should have been the full game.
Yeah.
This just looks beautiful. Like I really feel like they got a winner right here, where there's gonna be no complaints. Like there's always gonna be complaints, but they're really hitting it. And I was when I was doing my research for this game, I saw that they want to give you all the DLCs that are soon to come for free.
Oh, cool.
I mean, they're gonna try to figure out how to make some money off you anyway, but for that, there was such big feedback that like the last one you had to buy all the DLCs, that they're just like, you know what, we're gonna give it to you just because we want you back at this game.
Yeah.
It's more about the game than having to worry about all the newest DLCs that are gonna come out and stuff too. So it's amazing that we don't have to worry about that. We just buy the game, get all the amazing stuff to come with it. I'm interested in is like if certain characters are stronger than other ones. Let's say you could play as Han Solo, but you're gonna go up against Darth Maul. Like, is Darth Maul a little better than him to where you feel like, okay, I'm Han Solo, is badass, but I'm still gonna get my ass chopped.
They should have old Han Solo versus Kylo Ren. That would be cool.
Well, I'm pretty sure if you could pick all the different characters in this game, you can actually do
that.
I guess all those characters throughout like the whole span, it's just like, damn, you could kind of wish like who would actually be able to go up against each other. Like, let's say like you could put two villains against each other. Can you imagine having Boba Fett versus Darth Maul, or Kylo Ren, or any kind of different character like that. It's just really interesting. It's another game that, as the day it comes out, you gotta start streaming that, because it's gonna be a good one. It looked like they were showing a lot more of the Emperor, so it's really interesting. I'm thinking that like you're gonna play more on the dark side for this game, so it'll be really cool to see if you get to do that, or it's just, you know, you switch both sides. You get to see what's going on from the Jedi side, and you get to see what's going on from the Sith side. So
my favorite parts of the Emperor in all the Star Wars movies is Episode 3, when he goes, "No, no." All right, guys. Well, you can subscribe to The Real Rejects. Click that notification bell. Keep a lookout for more late trailer reactions from the E3 trailers this week. Treasy on Instagram. Most importantly, it's in the Gamer on Twitch, where he live streams throughout the week. He's been doing it consistently, my friends. Go check him out, and I'll guest at some point. We gotta play Injustice. Now that I've picked up the game for Injustice a couple of times now, Injustice 2, we gotta start versing each other on there. I'm gonna live, so I can show people
that you're
How
not
much of
Batman.
your ass gets beat? How much of your ass gets beat?
You're gonna be Batman. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
You can watch me get quiet because I get too competitive.
If I could be Vibe in that, I would be Vibe right away. All right, but he doesn't exist in that game. Okay, so
Nah, bitch ass excuses. That's what I hear.
Don't kill my vibe.